Hello everybody, Reggie Time here with another final table of a £10 bounty hunter on Sky. This is, I think, my 5th of the year. Could be 5th, could be 6th. I never really checked. I should keep checking, but I don't. I want to say 5th though, so I'm really pleased with that because, as I always say, I really don't play many tournaments. I've just played 3 tournaments tonight, bricked 2, and done well in this one. We've got a pretty nice stack too. We are second in chips. There's one really short stack, a couple of like medium-sized stack, but we're still pretty deep for a Sky final table. If we do well, I expect it to last at least 45 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. As usual, at the final tables, I am absolutely bursting for the piss. Fortunately, there's only 2 minutes to the break, so I'll be able to go and siphon the baby python pretty soon. With the payouts so far, we've got £39 in bounties, which is pretty cool, and we've locked up 44 quid. So we're in. We're in for 11. We've already locked up £74, with hopefully quite a bit more to come. So, yeah, again, a pretty nice return on our initial investment already. If we win it, we might end up winning around 250, 300, well, about 250, 260 probably with the bounties that are left. Certainly take that for a Monday evening. I was watching the second fan, like the other table that was going. This Poker Ghost seems to have a fair bit of gamble in him. He had a big stack at one point, up at like 80,000. Then he made a couple of pretty ambitious calls against a guy that eventually busted. He didn't bust him though, and doubled him up a few times. Seems like a good start, that flop. We'll often overbet these types of boards. People that have limped in with mediums pairs, never going anywhere. Interesting, we get min raised by the only person that can bust us. Not a great turn card. I'm not in love with this situation once we get min raised. I mean, obviously you can just have bigger pairs that he's overrating. I don't think he's going to have a 4 very often. We're just going to try and get to showdown. No need to butt heads with this dude. I mean, we have to call this, I guess. Really disappointing if we drop down with 50k stack from around 80k early on, but I'm not prepared to fold. And he did have the flush, which is rather unfortunate. Probably good that the breaks come. Allow me to cool off a little bit and go and have a piss. So ready to go again. Still in decent chip position after that pretty damaging last hand before the break. It's just time to go to work again. Try and avoid Lukey K where possible in marginal situations, because obviously he can cripple our tournament, and look to hopefully try and chip up from some of these other guys. Not going to be opening too wide. 5-7, not with Lukey. We need to know a bit more about him first. It seems to be a winning player. I'm not sure how that works when his open limping King 8 suited, but nevertheless that seems to be the case. So there you go. Not sure what to say. Poker Ghost also appears to be a winning player. And so does Telstar One Just. $18 and 5 time seems to be a crusher. It wouldn't be the softest final table I've ever played at. And Arrogant appears to be a crusher too. So yeah, it's, we usually expect Sky Poker to be soft, but we appear to have 5 winning players at the table, with perhaps Telstar being the weakest. Looks like Luke is setting out to just like run the table over. We'll see how things progress. This Arrogant has a pretty sick graph. And stab here if he checks again. So I've got a lot of blinds, but I'm conscious that might change soon. I think the next blind level's, I think it's 816. Let's have a look. Yeah, 816, 1, 2, 2, 5. So we could end up like being relatively short quite quickly, like in the next 20 minutes. So need to be aware of that. I mean, there are 3 stacks significantly shorter than me at the moment. I'd rather see at least 1 or 2 of them bust before I do. The jumps aren't the jumps aren't really worth noting at all. We've got like a £8 jump, then a £9 jump, then £18 jump. So I'm not too asked about the paid jumps. It's just nice to finish as high up in the tournament as possible. But I'm not going to be like completely blinding away just to try and finish in 3rd place rather than the 6th. We're just like, they're not going to like throw my chance away of winning just to ladder up 3 places and make an extra £30. It's a bit of a tough balancing act. I'm not really sure how to play final tables. Not something I've ever really studied. I've just played them as I found them, you know. It's just played my cards when I've got them and done what I've thought is best. I mean, my knowledge of ICM is like preposterously bad. I think that went down to what, 25 blinds, something like that. It's kind of a weird stack size, so you're not used to it. I kind of think I'm okay on my short stack game. I'm not bad at knowing my stacks, like a 3-bet jam stack size. 25, I find that kind of really quite awkward. And now someone's been watching too much porn and sending me shitty Skype messages. Now, second pair, no kicker here against someone who can put untold amounts of pressure on us, but not be able to fold for like 1.25 big blinds. But we probably can't call anymore, which is kind of possibly makes the flop call really quite bad. Guess we're going to call a small bet here on the river. Don't know. Getting a really good price in our money. Don't think he plays an ace this way very often. But he does. Okay. Yeah, Lukey K seems to have like winning stats, but seems to have a pretty odd style. I guess he's going to be like the weakest of the winning players that's here. Going to be 3-bet jamming over hit this guy if he opens. Going to be open jamming on Arrogant if it folds to us. This Telstar just hanging on, hanging on. I think I'd been gambling off that stack size right now. My record at closing these final tables out hasn't been great. All I want to record it. We won the mini major late last year, but since then we've kind of had, I think we've had a second, have we, and a third, a couple of fifths, a sixth, something like that. Good luck, Lukey. I mean, if Luke ends up being runaway chip leader and we get up to second place and have to overcome a huge chip win, what is that? I'm not sure, but a green one would be sick. Nope. So Telstar busts. Arrogant behind us gets stronger. Might be kind of a loose open under the gun, but it's pretty. We don't want to just stand still. We'll be 3-bet jamming the King Queen versus any normal size opens. Probably just fold into jams. So anyway, now we're in 5th place. We have £52 locked up plus 39. So it's at 91. 9x start buying nearly. Luke, he does not give a fuck, does he? He's banging away. I think Luke is definitely the weakest player left, but he has all the chips, so go figure, as the Americans say. I don't want to see this guy get chips. I've got a feeling that this guy and these are the two best players. Probably both way better tournament players. I mean, judging by the graphs. Although, maybe if I'd played their volume, my graphs would be something similar, who knows? I don't give a fuck that Lukey's got, like, in profit. Well, I'm afraid we're tagging him as a fish. Tagging these two guys clearly as crushers. I should probably label them too in case you turn them at cash games. I think without antis in play, defending hands as weak as this versus min raise is probably a mistake. See what happens if we limp into arrogant. I might put some clear daylight between myself and these two. 60,000 or so, that'll make me feel pretty comfortable. Interested what this plays over limping. Why it can't be anything like too premium? I guess that maybe suited connectors, medium pairs, that type of thing. Interesting to see if we get to show down what it is that he played. No, he just snap folded. See just how manic Lukey is. We really don't need him doubling this guy up. I hope Lukey hasn't made some like ridiculous fucking donkey call there. Wow, action. We have action. A7. What in the fucking world are you doing, Lukey? You're just giving like easy double ups to good players isn't what I wanted to see you doing, Lukey. Now that my stack is like 4th shorter, so it does make me more inclined to gamble with him. I didn't want to gamble with him early on because obviously we were both like biggish stacks, but since my fortunes haven't been too great so far, it's put me in a position now where I'm more inclined to want to gamble with him because we're what, like less to lose in terms of equity in the tournament. He just does it all the time. He can't always have it. Well, maybe he just always has something, but you know, like just a completely bonkers bluff. What are you doing, Lukey? We're just going to go all in here because I don't know what else to do, really. If we raise small and then he's going to call anyway, and then we're going to deal with all sorts of shitty flops, so we're just going to jam all of our chips in, pick up what's there, hopefully. If Lukey wants to call us with something bonkers, then more power to him. He's just headbutting the keyboard at this point, isn't he? Thud, thud, thud. Hopefully we get to benefit from his maniacal play before it's too late. He's took another guy out. So we are now like on to £61 plus 39, so around 100 now, and hopefully more to come. against Lukey. We need to be defending Queen 8. He's capable of so many mistakes that don't be folding to his min raise. Nothing much we can do on this board. We're not going to try and make him fold anything. You can try and make a hand and go from there. It's a really easy 3-bet jam here with the King Queen 400. Ace 5, wow. Never mind. I mean, I think that's feels like a pretty shocking call. I mean, there's bounties in play, but I don't know. No idea. But disappointing again that we don't get fold equity versus a hand that, in my opinion, probably should fold. But it is what it is. It's another disappointing outcome to a deep run. But it'll be our turn soon. Bye for now, everybody.